Hi friends, in this video we will see how we can solve science based question in the UPSC prelims examination. Guys, many students who are not from the science background, or even if they are from science background, they are from engineering background, when they see questions coming from biology part or biotechnology part, they get scared because many a times what happens that they are reading that word for the first time. Okay, and it is but obvious that you get scared, and I can tell you that many students don't even read the entire question because they get scared so much. Okay, because what happens, see, in the examination you are in the pressure, you are in the pressure situation, एंड सडनली वहां क्या होगा कि मान लो कुछ ऐसा आ जाता है जो आपने सुना ही नहीं है, कभी कभी सुना ही नहीं है, तो लोग स्केयर्ड कर जाते हैं. बट गाइस, लेट मी टेल यू, आई हैव सीन many questions in the UPSC can be solved without even knowing what the topic is. Okay, just by applying common sense. Particularly this applies in science and tech section. Let me explain while solving this question. Guys, let us read this question. What is importance of using pneumococcal conjugate vaccines in India? Guys, so if you read statement 1, 2, 3, suppose I don't know about pneumococcal conjugate vaccine. Suppose I don't know. Okay, let me see, can I solve this question? This is just a brainstorming exercise for everyone, particularly people who are not from the biology background or the science background. Okay, so these vaccines are effective against pneumonia as well as meningitis and sepsis. Okay, dependence on, second statement says that dependence on antibiotics that are not effective against drug resistant bacteria can be reduced. Okay, the third statement says that these vaccines have no side effect and cause no allergic reactions. So guys, if we read all the three statements, definitely see every vaccine, okay, even during corona vaccine you took, okay, I took the corona vaccine, okay, for mild, okay, mild fever, okay, mild fever came, okay, whenever we take vaccine, a mild fever will come, okay, mild fever, okay, so every vaccine will have little bit, okay, it's mild, very mild. So if they say no side effect, okay, that is obviously incorrect, okay. So you see here, if I remove this, I am left with only one only and 1 and 2 only. Okay, this means what? Okay, if I read these two, okay, this means what? Now let us see, this is called pneumococcal vaccine. Okay, so this has to be related to pneumonia. Okay, very high chances. I'm solving this question assuming that I'm hearing it for the first time. So don't assume, okay, that I don't know this or why sir is solving like this. Okay, I'm solving this for a person who does not know, has not read this, okay, word also before the exam. Okay, so but he has a common sense. Okay, he has a common sense that pneumococcal has to do something with pneumonia. Very obviously it is rhyming. Okay, word is same. Okay, this means what? We all know that, okay, pneumococcal infections or pneumonia infections, they are caused by bacteria. This so we all have studied in our basics. This caused by bacteria. Okay, and from this option we can easily say that one has to be correct because one is there in here also and one is there in B also. So one is definitely correct. So I will not care about the first statement. Second statement, when I read, it says that dependence on antibiotics that are not effective against drug resistant bacteria can be reduced. Here the word is can be reduced. Guys, in UPSC, in science and tech section, wherever there will be word can or may, okay, generally those will be correct. Because they show what? Possibility. Generally those will be correct. Okay, in my experience of solving last 10 years paper, I can tell you generally those statements are correct. And logically also you think, okay, since it is a bacterial, okay, disease, okay, obviously what we are seeing these days is what? All bacterial, okay, disease, okay, all types of bacteria, they are developing what? Antibiotic resistance. So if some new vaccine is coming, then obviously that will have something to do with the okay, reduction of this, okay, dependence on antibiotics. Okay, obviously, okay, it has high chances that because it will be also aimed towards reducing this drug resistance. Okay, so generally drug resistance is caused by, because when we use more and more antibiotics, that will cause drug resistance. And this vaccine, okay, what happens is that it reduces the dependence on antibiotics, and thus it reduces the chances of drug resistant bacteria. So this is also correct. Okay, so the answer will be B. Answer will be option B. Okay, so you can see without even knowing what is pneumococcal conjugate vaccine, we have been able to solve this answer. Guys, many students say that how was I able to score such high marks in the UPSC prelims examination, 145, 139. Okay, I'm telling you guys, many of you, okay, who want to score high, you have to develop this skill before the exam. Many students, what they do is that they know these skills, they know, but they have not developed these skills in them. How can you develop them? You have to solve such type of questions in the mock practice. Generally what happens that most of the mocks which are there available, okay, they don't incorporate this optional elimination trick while framing the question, because obviously very few mocks are prepared by experts. Okay, so that is the reason in Optima I am only creating questions where you can apply these techniques so that you can learn those skills, you can develop those skills, because without developing those skills you cannot apply them inside the exam. I'm telling you example of a student last year. She after the examination, she attended my webinar, optional elimination webinar, and she attended my webinar, and after the exam, okay, she came to me and she rang me up and she said, sir, 2-3 questions which you solved using optional elimination, I was not able to think inside the exam hall because I was such in a pressure. Okay, why? Because she knew, she attended my webinar also, but she did not practice enough questions on these elimination tricks. Guys, it is very important. Guys, everyone knows many tricks, okay, but very few can apply those tricks. For example, Sachin Tendulkar, he is hitting a pull shot. Don't you think other batsmen don't know how to hit the pull shot? What do you think? Everyone knows. Or Dravid is hitting the square drive. Okay, everyone knows that. Okay, you can hit like this, but they have mastered it. And that's the reason they are able to do, whereas other batsmen are not able to do. Don't you think? Okay, helicopter shot with Dhoni is hitting. Okay, others cannot hit. Others don't know how to hit. They know, but they have not mastered it. So when the situation comes, they are not able to do. That's it. It is all about practice. It is all about mastering it. If you want to use this in the exam environment, then you need to master it. That's the reason I have been telling you, please take those Optima tests. Once you take those Optima tests and you develop this optional elimination skills, every day I get a lot of students feedback, sir, your optional elimination tricks are doing wonders in the test, Optima test, because I'm applying, I'm getting confidence. Many students, what they say, sir, exam में confidence नहीं आता, कैसे मैं वो optional elimination trick लगाऊं? कभी नहीं आएगा. जब तक आप उसको प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे घर पे, वो नहीं आएगा. आपको कैसे प्रैक्टिस है? बाउंसर आ रहा है, सपोज समवन इज ओके, शोएब अख्तर, he is giving me bouncers. Obviously the natural tendency is, okay, I will duck myself. But if I have practiced Sehwag, he will hit like this. Why? He has practiced a lot. He's practiced enough. Okay, so you have to practice it. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please share this with other UPSC aspirants who are struggling with the prelims 2023.